Ultimately, I'm still just a colored lighty from the Cape Flats, albeit a 40-year-old one now. And that's not without its own advantages. I have humble beginnings, and due to our financial and social circumstances at the time, I wasn't able to go to college or university. My mother did, however, do all that she could to afford a 3-month graphic design course for me. And that's where it all started. My path to now, owner of my own little company and a wealth of experiences behind my name. Number 1, believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. People will constantly tell you can't do what you think you can. Keep that voice in your head that says you can, because you can. Point 2. Always keep learning. Even if you don't have the means to do a diploma or a degree, find short courses or classes that you can do. I've done a graphic design class and a videography course. That's it. The last time I learned to write was in matric, and still I managed to be a journalist and writer for over a decade. Also watch a lot of online videos and tutorials. You'll be surprised by how much you can learn for free. On the flats, we used to call it stealing with the eye. Number 3, always set a goal. You need goals, we all need goals, whether it's a promotion or a new skill you want to learn, a new project you want to either begin or end. Have a goal, have a goalpost to work towards, otherwise you're just going to get bored. And nothing good happens when you're bored, on the Cape Flats especially. Feel your passion. Do the thing that you want to do, not necessarily the thing you're doing right now. There's an expression that goes, turn your sideline into your main line. And what I take from that is the fact that if you're not in your job doing the thing you are passionate about, do it at night, do it after hours, but do it every single day until you get better and better at it. And if nothing else, you'll have spent so much time doing something you're passionate about. That's winning. Number 5, surround yourself with good people. There'll be moments in your life where you'll wish you had people there to support you in times of need or in times of celebration. Make sure the people that mean the most to you, that support you, are in your life and that you're taking care of them. Regardless of what they might look like behind me right now in this moment. Don't say anything. So that's it, my list of 5 things you naturally learn when you grow up where I did, and anyone can apply it. Thank you very much. It's like a baby. Here's another one. Spoil yourself. In this case, it's with some fine local cuisine. The Cape Flats is not without its problems, and it's got an ugly side for sure, but the sense of community you find here, well, I definitely think it's special. I wouldn't want to grow up anywhere else. And bonus thing, and you might not like this one, but I'm gonna drop something on you. Nobody owes you anything. I'm not talking about the few of you that maybe you feel entitled. I'm not even talking about the ones of you that feel like you were hard done by in the past, that you don't have what the next person had. I'm saying get over that. Just get over the fact that there's never such a thing as a level playing field for us. And stop making excuses for yourself and your situation, and use the hood, use your surroundings as a stand. That can be an advantage. That can be your advantage. Okay, wait, I forgot 2 things. So, first thing, stay on, it's not over yet. I've got some way more intelligent people than I about to come on and give you their opinion on why this place gives you such an advantage. And then number 2, this is not a lesson, this is quite the opposite. I just want to say that for years, maybe until I was 15 years old, I wasn't quite sure why they called it Table Mountain. Because as far as I knew from my room, it always looked like this.
Look, I was born in Woodstock, and I think at the age of 5 moved to Mitchell's Plain, and the very first day I got robbed in Mitchell's Plain. They stole my cap. So what I think, living on the Cape Flats, you start to really appreciate what you've got. You know, first of all, if you're living on the Cape Flats, you never grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth. So anything that you've gotten, anything that you've acquired, you've had to work for it. So you learn to appreciate what you've got and look after what you've got a lot more. So, you know, and that really sticks with you through your entire life. So you really appreciate things and you understand hardships, you understand struggle. And I think that's part of what living on the Cape Flats gives you as an adult. And you naturally grow up with a little bit of hustle, you know, so I think it's probably the biggest advantage.
I do think there's definitely advantages of growing up, almost to the degree of it being a superpower. So you know how Spider-Man has his spider sense, so when something happened, he's aware that like things are gonna go bad, and so I think that's also developed on the Cape Flats, in that you just know, growing up, like you're just getting it from all sides, so you have to read people very quickly. You have to like know, this brother's gonna take me for a one, or like I can trust, I want to work with you, or you know, that kind of thing happens often because I work with people a lot and I actually see them. So if you look at my work, what I say is I look at someone's soul and I shoot their soul. And so I think what that has done for me is like I now when I meet someone, I quickly have to kind of like, cool, who are you, kind of get to the essence of who you are, and that is one of my superpowers, I guess. So definitely think that growing up in the Cape Flats has given me some advantages that wouldn't have otherwise.
For me, it's not so much about me growing up in the Cape Flats, although I did. It's about the fact that my parents grew up in the Cape Flats, and as a result, they have truly worked hard to give my sister and I the best life possible. Since then, they've worked hard in jobs that they didn't always like. They have kept hustling because they've always wanted to give us everything that they didn't have. And that in turn has kept me motivated. I don't want all their hard work to be in vain. So I work hard, I push hard, and I do my best. And I kept myself out of trouble that was easy to get into if you grew up in the communities of the Cape Flats. And yeah, I mean, I want to make them proud, and in turn I have made myself proud.
I think growing up on the Cape Flats has taught me to work harder, hustle harder. If you want to achieve anything, you're always going to be on the back foot, so you've got to work twice as hard sometimes. It's just a matter of, you know, keeping focused, hustling hard, and aiming for your dreams.
So growing up in Woodstock, obviously our circumstances were not the same as those who grew up with a lot more in the more affluent areas, and it taught me to be comfortable with having less. And it also taught me to work harder to have more.
I do think growing up on the Cape Flats has given me an advantage. I believe that I didn't really have any backup in terms of, you know, options. So whatever I did, I needed to fully commit to whatever I put my mind to. So it could have been even just getting onto the soccer team. If that was the goal for the day. And yeah, I think it's it's kind of not even having a bridge to go back over. That was possibly the biggest thing that I can say that I got from growing up on the Cape Flats.